Thank you. Okay. The air you breathe, your diet, and your lifestyle choices have a profound impact on how your DNA and genes work through what we call the epigenetic code, which acts like traffic lights within your cells. Now imagine that your DNA is a complex road where the epigenetic code controls red and green lights, allowing some genes to go and others to be stopped. In case of emergencies, such as injuries, this epigenetic code springs into action, activating genes implicated in repair while silencing useless ones in this process. This code is constantly rewritten with your life decisions and has long-term effects, especially on how you age. Let's face it, we're all getting older here, right? But don't worry, you are not alone. The global population is rapidly aging, accompanied by unprecedented challenges in healthcare, as aging is the main risk factor for many diseases. The solution? Embracing healthy aging. But how? By understanding the root causes of biological defects that emerge as we age. Alterations in the epigenetic code have been proposed as one of the main contributors to unhealthy aging. So for my project, to unravel the role of the epigenetic code in aging, I have chosen to focus on the largest organ inside our body, the liver, often referred as the guardian of our health. The liver is unique. It performs over 500 vital functions, and it is the only organ capable of regrowing itself after injury through regeneration. And this ability is lost during aging. Using a mouse model of liver regeneration, my team discovered that the epigenetic code is actually the key to enhancing liver regeneration. And by inducing changes in the epigenetic code of the mouse liver, I noticed a slowdown of the aging process. Amazing, right? Which means by just changing the epigenetic code in the liver, it might have a huge impact on the overall aging process. My end goal is to uncover key factors of this epigenetic code that are responsible of reduced regeneration during aging. You see, the real challenge is not the aging itself. It's aging in an unhealthy manner. On average, our time in good health is 16 years less than our total lifespan, which means that each of us present here today is at risk of spending our final and precious 16 years in an unhealthy condition. So my wish for all of you is, may your good health be as long as your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Yusra. What a wonderful thing to be able to work on and, talk about doing research that has an impact. Think about all the people that could potentially be impacted by your research. It's just wonderful. So I'm very, very happy to hear of this work. So tell me about yourself. Where are you from? And where did you do your graduate work before you got your postdoc here?
So I'm Moroccan, but I was born and raised in Brussels, Belgium. And I did my master's degree and my PhD in Université Libre of Brussels in Belgium. And then I joined here for my postdoc.
And how did you end up in Abu Dhabi of all of the various places? What drew you to this university?
Actually is the fact that NYU is like a high-rated university with very good quality science, and more like here in Abu Dhabi, it's a Muslim country with I think matches all my, my criteria. So high quality science, where I can be like comfortable to do my work.
Oh, perfect. Well, we're so happy to have you here. So this is really amazing stuff that you're doing. Can you tell us about how you actually change the epigenetic code?
Yeah, of course. So we are using knockout mice. So we are basically take out a gene from the genome of the mice, and this actually is an epigenetic modificator. So by taking out this gene, we're just reshuffling the whole epigenome. So it's like an unbiased way. We just take out an epigenetic modificator and we see like changes in the epigenetic code.
I see. So you remove a gene, but
Yes.
you don't like add another gene back.
No, because like
place
this
or something.
gene is known as an oncogene.
Okay.
So it's already like known to be not good for our cells. So there is like some drugs that can target this protein actually, but you know, it's not like, it's under research still.
So I hadn't realized that the liver played such an important role in aging.
Yes.
And I had heard about that the livers could regenerate themselves, but it's really interesting to me that then this can then have these other effects because the liver is functioning well.
Yeah, because the liver is like the organ that filter what we eat, the drugs, the toxins, everything. So if it's not healthy, you will like stay with all the bad things in your body. So that's why he has like so much, that's why the liver is very important, because it's like the filter. Everything goes through the liver and yeah.
Fascinating.
That is
Okay,
one of the
thank you so much.
Thank you.